Most starting paraprofessionals begin their careers with both a sense of unease and confidence. For example, picture yourself as a new residential advisor. You don't know what to expect nor how your residents will act, but you have an idea on how to solve most conflicts, and those ideas give you a sense of security. But there will come a day when you are not sure what is best for the parties involved, or you forget how to report a broken heater. Stress and confusion may occur for a few moments, but you start to recall the 7 C's that were made to guide you in situations like these. Commitment. That psychic energy that motivates you to give your all to your community. That energy gives you the drive to keep going, even if the odds are against you. Citizenship. Where you, the individual, and your collaborative group feel a sense of responsibility to your community. That is the same feeling that inclines you to pick up a mist wrapper on the floor or start a beautifying project for your hall. Collaboration. Working together to effectively succeed and solve any situation at hand. It is necessary for any strain to be resolved, whether it be relationship-wise or in general. Common purpose. To work towards the same aims and values while collaborating. Controversy with civility. Although differences will occur between two people, it is best to speak about it openly and with consideration. Lastly, consciousness of self and congruence, which go hand in hand. They both refer to being aware of your own emotions, values, and beliefs, and how being honest to yourself and others bring you one step closer to becoming a better leader. Once you've considered all the C's, you can now efficiently plan out a solution to the problem that was at hand before. Now, there is one C that has not been mentioned. How, you may ask? There were 7 C's spoken about in that example. Well, the 8th C that was not mentioned is what I call an invisible C. A C that is rarely mentioned outright, but is part of the entire experience of being part of a paraprofessional staff. The enforcement of this C is not only limited to residential advisors, but roommates, teammates, and millions of other people alike use this C every day. And that C is class. Class is described as reflecting high standards of personal behavior. I myself have noticed that class is a major unspoken part of being a paraprofessional. You become the face of the hall that you're part of, and ultimately the face of the university. Along with all that, once you obtain a position, you become a potential role model to your residents. The way that you keep composure in times of trouble can definitely have a major impact in the time it takes to mend a situation. With class, you have the knowledge to politely handle a problem as quickly as possible. If you handle a problem without it, no progress will be made. The concept of class was introduced to me by my mother when I was fairly young. Growing up in the lower class areas in Queens, part of New York City, was not a helpful factor in developing class. She never let me leave my home in elementary school without reminding me how important it was to have proper manners. I remember a big problem for me before was being a pushover because of my kindness. My crayons were never returned, and my lunches were eaten by other students. Not because they were taken by force, but because I shared them with everyone. I came home crying one day, telling my mother that my pens and pencils were all taken, and when she asked why, I told her innocently that I had too much class. She began to laugh and proceeded to tell me in her native Spanish that class is not about being too nice, but about upholding yourself to a higher standard, or caring about yourself too, as she simplified it for me. I've come a long way from that moment, and in my opinion, that invisible C has helped me shape who I am today. It has helped me grow my consciousness of self, which ultimately helped me gain the self-confidence that you need to be a successful leader. This paraprofessional class has been one of the most insightful opportunities that I've had in college so far. It has helped me grow as both a prospective paraprofessional leader and as a person. Just like in my first example, recognizing the 7 C's and engaging in all of them can greatly benefit anyone in an advisory position. It has helped me network with assistant directors and insightful peers, and has even assisted me with my public speaking skills, an ability needed to obtain my business degree. Best of all, this class allowed me to take some time out of my day and think about the positives that having class could bring to you.